Welcome everyone, it's time for more Anno 1800. Well, last time we finished off the museum. I'll say finished off in terms of layout. It's not gonna grow or anything like that. However, I do have some, let's say, slightly less interesting pieces in here. And we'll see, I might actually want to build this out with something, or rather not fill it out, but like replace some of the things. But you know what? Yes, it is very squarish, apart from the little bit down here. I'm okay with that. It's fine. It did fit this area very nicely, so I'm okay with that. And that is basically the last of the cultural items. So we are at a attractiveness of 7,085. Not sure if that's like good or not, but it feels good to me. I like it. How much is that in revenue from entry here? 25,000. So yeah, that's a good number right there. Lovely. So that's basically what we did. I also did a little bit more work on the palace. I've added trees and whatnot in here. We can still do a bit more with this. Especially on the outsides. As you can see, there's a little bit here. I might want to do some gardening stuff. Yeah, I was saying that, by the way, that maybe this, maybe I'll say that this road is fine, and I'll basically expand maybe just here and have some garden stuff. I might take that in a future episode, potentially. So, to quickly move on, what are we doing in this episode? Well, as we are moving into the end of this series, I have said, or rather, I've hinted at capping at 150 episodes. At this point, I'm pretty sure that that is where we are going. Unless there's some reason for me to keep going above 150, I'll do that, but I think it is time to move on to something else. And I have come very, very far. Will I be dissatisfied by not like filling out everything? No, I won't be dissatisfied by that. I will be very happy with what I have achieved here, so don't worry about that. So what we kind of want to do, and this is something that I actually forgot about, which is that I've built a few more skyscrapers, which I have not upgraded. So we are going to start by upgrading you to level 3. Now we need you to be level 4.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
The schooner has come back here, and yeah, you're just gonna sit here and potentially acquire items that I don't have, but I'm not gonna like focus on that or anything like that. So what we're doing with regards to the quest book.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Ooh, right, you have arrived. Ah, right, I did send you into the new world to do exactly this. There is one of the sets for the museum is largely part of the new world. If I understood what the game wanted sort of to tell me, which is that, yeah, basically they were of the new world. So I decided to just sort of send this guy over here, have a bit of a poke around in the neighborhood, so to speak. And it seems as we found something immediately. Ooh, it's probably going to be by this little island right here, right? As for stuff that I would like to do before we finish off the series, like we have these things, I still haven't done the tutorial for this, which feels kind of bad in some ways. But yeah, this is one of those things that I actually wasn't at this island. It's actually one of these things that I just don't think that I want to bother with that, but I should, I suppose. Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I deal with the entire story of Cape Trelawney at the very least? I mean, that feels reasonable, right? Yeah, you know what? That is something to think about. Okay, we're gonna do this one, but I'm not gonna continue this too much in this episode. I think he's just gonna have to, well, sit here, I think. We'll see, we'll see. So there we go. Ooh, a lot of gold. That's reasonable in here, I suppose. But yeah, you're just gonna have to sit there. I'm not gonna bother with you too much. So we have this guy, which I still don't understand what to do with. See, you are a engineering skyscraper, which cannot grow either. Right? So you're maxed out. If I move you here, and then I grab the Gazebo Plaza. Place a Gazebo Plaza next to the engineer skyscraper in Crown Walls. That is all it says. Is it that this is now too high? Is that a thing? Have I expanded it too quickly? If I place you and I upgrade you.
Not too shabby. Should be a breeze now for Miss Jenny, my house help here, to get to work. We do the big picture, she'll do the nitty-gritty.
Uh-huh. Introduces a lead
Yes,
engineer.
the details
Huh?
are within my purview. One footnote. My name is Theodora, although Mr. Bader seems to prefer Miss Jenny. An honor to make your acquaintance.
So why Miss Jenny, if your name is Theodora?
Miss Jenny, be a dear. I have a cup here with no coffee in it. Now, to business. Our first patent. You've earned the executive decision partner. What'll it be?
Will it be indeed? Market research the patent. My guru, here's a pitch. Customers are demanding but gullible. That's great for us. They'll have you think they want convenience, luxury, quality. But what they really want is to be led to what they want. We had them on
people
toast with a
celebrate
toaster.
your
I say
leadership.
exploit the moment. Use it. The suckers are salivating for a new gadget. Okay, let's provide one. So, electrifying the Galleria better at since modernity. Add another machine. Or I think the Galleria should be a place of glamour. We need something luxurious. No. More machines. I love machines. Ah, great minds, my guru. So another culinary gadget. They've had a toasty slice. Let's provide them with a whole darn meal. Everyone's got to eat. Let's get their stomachs grumbling, then offer them a gadget to sate their hunger. But what could that be? So I can say, switch it up. We built towers. Now people need a convenient way to clean them. Clean the towers. Okay, a new gadget. Oh, I can't actually do this. Oh, because that's passage, the passage DLC, which I don't have. Yes, ice cellar. Lovely. Right, apparently we're gonna clean something. Of course, my guru, we built the real estate. Now we get to sell the suckers vacuum cleaners to deal with the additional hassle. Ha!
Ah, you're ready.
No, go away. Ha! Wait
Your
for
ship
the thank
has
you
returned
cursor
from
right
its voyage.
sent me. Ooh. Yes, but oh, hello.
The wife will be
Wait.
thrilled.
Hold on.
Though the noise is intrusive. How will I enjoy the Sunday paper? During testing, Miss Jenny will want to get vacuuming and find a way to keep it quiet.
Uh-huh. Yes. Probably
Very well,
won't
Mr.
be
Baker.
so quiet.
I'll see to it.
Given the time and age of this game here. Oh, what are you? You are.
Stupendous.
Okay.
Well, partner, I'll be in contact once the lab have finalized the patent.
Awesome.
A bit of a coup securing their
More items.
expertise.
Right, you. I would like to just
Time
do
to
this.
ring.
This
Let
is
a design
very not
withstood an
necessary.
attack.
But let's actually do it. We don't do it from
Ah,
there.
you're ready.
Actually, no, stop it. Go away. We're not dealing with you. Right, so remember, this is a sailing ship, so we can't do some of these. Now we actually do want the sails, basically. We do want the telemobiloscope
Mr.
still,
Bader,
though.
there's a problem.
Oh.
While I was out this morning, someone broke into the office. The piston pumps have disappeared.
Bloody hell, are we gonna have to find someone again?
You were out, Miss Jenny? I thought your work was your life. Well, but can you still continue our research?
I'm afraid not. Without these materials, I cannot move forward with the prototype.
Just tell me I need to find them.
Perhaps you can replace the missing
Okay,
goods.
never mind. I just need to
You know,
provide
keep
celluloid.
up your side of the bargain. Not sure I trust Miss Jenny to do it on current form.
Uh-huh. Do I not
Darn
have
it, this is stalling us.
celluloid?
Wasted time, wasted money. Miss Jenny, my partner and I will have to look at your salary, won't we? Likely an eager rival trying to tweak his odds. I'm used to slander. It's part and parcel of the business. But that a peer should stoop to thievery. Embarrassing. Production will take time, so let's diversify our portfolio. The arcade could cater for the furnishing of empty office towers.
Sure
Ship under
thing, I
attack.
suppose. That is just a trade ship over there. Okay, right. I apparently don't have celluloid. Well, that's
Deep down, I know you're
reasonable, I assume. Now that I think about it, I don't think I actually do keep that around, but we do have celluloid here. Not much, mind. Bloody hell, we might have to up that in production. Oh, bloody hell. Get rid of that.
Ship constructed.
So let's just send you... No. Not like that. We have... Ooh, this is gonna be exciting. Send you over to the Crown Falls, to which we will go and check our new ship, because I now have a very red ship. I have a Porphyrion battle cruiser, which is very angry red. I like it. This is basically a battle cruiser with fire. And then we have also already put in production the Porphyrion warship. Now, I wonder if you go in here, if I have the woman that I have produced for cargo ship, if you exist here, then I have, yes. So Ermengilda di Mercante Purveyor of all ships, she's gonna be in my trade ships. So for example, this guy, well, maybe not necessarily this guy, because you don't seem to be delivering a whole lot. Right, you are two ships on the same route. Interesting. But yes, as we do some deliveries, like further, maybe not these deliveries, these very close ones, they don't matter as much. But like the ones that deliver quite a lot of stuff, they're gonna have that. Now, I do have you. Yeah, you're also just a cargo ship. That's true. You can also go to Old World and High Clarence Hall, which I will go back to, because I do want to kit this out, the Royal Ship Line. So, let's see here. We now have so much money we can easily spend it. So that's steamships. Don't do that. I'm pretty sure that you are a sail ship without any steam. Oh, that looks like it. So what can we get to? We can get the armor. That's still available. Oh, here we go. No, that's the chips. Never mind. It is the sails we want. I mean, I can't produce these things myself. That's true, but I have money. Okay, it's fine. Well, actually, okay. You know what? Screw it. You know what? I made a mistake. You go back to Cape Trelawney and Crown Falls. We go back to Cape Trelawney and Crown Falls. We go into the Research Institute, which is that building. I was correct. So we're producing a whole bunch of those. Well, actually, not that many more. So let us look at ships. So, what can we give you? I actually don't have any legendary... That's interesting, actually. We're gonna add that guy. But we don't have any legendary sails, as a matter of fact. We have these guys for and after rig sails, movement speed, cargo slowdown, etc. Let's add that,
Ship
but
under attack.
we can still do these. So that is the stronger disappearing gun.
Looks like one of us.
Damage per... Oh, right, that's just a baseline, and that is the activation one. Yeah, you know what? We could actually have the flamethrower on you. We could also have something else completely, I just realized that. We don't have to have just these items. We do want that one. We do want the damage per shot, but then you can have someone. Damage to buildings. Ooh. Oh, it was only 15 attack range. I thought I read 50% attack range. That would have been lovely. Active healing. Definitely love active healing and damage slowdown. You know what? That's pretty good for that ship. So you can have those. And you know what? Have you already made it out? I'm gonna assume... No, you haven't. Stop it. Stop. We can get you out in here instead. Absolutely no reason to send you on your way.
Churning
You can speed
water,
here,
Admiral.
because we're not producing really anything at the moment. Not that I don't want to, it's just that it's not what I'm doing. So you would want... I'll make you into a mortar guy. So you'll have that, you'll have the shield. You also want the damage per shot, but you can have something else. Damage from, hit points, movement speed, less damage taken. That is interesting. Yes, I'm gonna take you together with the mortar. We can deal some good damage to cities without taking that much damage. In fact, ooh, I wonder. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You will not have another character that does the same. Maybe I don't have that actually. So I was wondering, can you make a ship invulnerable to damage from cannon towers? Is that a thing that exists in this game? That possibility? Actually, I don't see anyone else with the damage down. Damage, if I just look at other things, maybe. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. If you have both of these, doesn't that mean that you have... I'm gonna remove that guy. I'm gonna add these two. Can I make them... make this ship basically invulnerable to damage from buildings? I want to do that and I want to try it out. Might not be from every single... I mean, flamethrower is not a cannon, Big Bertha or torpedoes. I mean, that one won't count, but will other things count? I don't know, but I want to try that out. That sounds fun. Right, so we're doing that. That's a-okay. Are you ready to be upgraded? Yes, you are. So now we should have opened up. No, 14. Oh, it's this guy. You are not upgraded. There we go. Whabam! We can now do billiard tables. But. I saw something. You are lacking lacquer. And why are we lacking lacquer? Which is a lovely thing to say. Lacquer. We are producing enough, but presumably then we are not producing because we're lacking something for the lacquer, so to speak. Yeah, we're lacking more ethanol. Okay, well, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're producing enough of everything. And the ethanol, we are... Oh, corn. Oh, right, but I did this one, right? Should we not be producing enough corn here? Ooh, we're just marginally actually producing enough corn. I could do more corn, though. Should I? Why not? There's
I'm
no
delighted
reason
to
not
introduce our new colleague.
So more of those women coming in. We're gonna make sure that we do indeed utilize them as well.
What can I do for you?
So we're gonna place this down. Now hopefully
Wise
you are
to
in
take
range of
time
that
to
guy,
learn the
and you
nuances.
are in range of just by one tile. Good. So there we go. It grab you all the way down here, and then all the way up. And these fields are enormous. I like it. So there we go. Again, still haven't filled out this little tiny space here. It's gonna be just one field basically, because, well, yes, that's how it's gonna work. There we go. This is efficiency, damn it. Right. So with that, I mean, we should not be in any trouble with core now, even though, yeah, that's gonna increase as well, I do believe. But what we could do... No, we don't want to do that. I was about to say I could add a road here to connect to another warehouse here, but no, we don't want to do that. So we would like to upgrade, rather have more of you, and we can. We're just gonna do this. Just max out one more here. That's not gonna be able to obviously do this guy, but it's gonna be fine, I think. Now, by the way, have I shipped? Oh, what are you
No more
doing?
space here.
Full output on that. I have the residences, happiness down with workforce. That's not really needed, and then a whole bunch of boring ones, basically. Right, so that's all good then. You are also struggling a bit here. You can be upgraded. Good. Not sure if that's going to be enough, but hey-ho. You know what? There is I realized that there is a lot of stuff going on here. How about we just max out one more over here? There we go, because you do reach, yeah, you do reach quite a lot. I know that I have the hacienda as well, but like the hacienda is also above, above capacity. So there we go. Lovely. Right, but more ethanol is apparently needed. Are we producing? Well, actually, check, because we are just looking at Crown Falls and specifically Strath Ranker for ethanol. We are producing enough ethanol. So right now, are we not shipping enough ethanol? We are not shipping enough ethanol. Okay, gotcha. That is a very easy thing, because we are actually not producing ethanol at the rate that we can. So let's just, you know what? At this point in time, why the hell not, eh? Let's just grab all of it. There we go. Now, where are you, by the way? You are sadly, so to speak, on your way to deliver. Yes, you are sadly on your way to deliver. But okay, so that is a thing that we were a little bit lax on. But are we fine on the other things? Quartz, so much.
Your ship
Resin,
has
so
returned from
much.
its voyage.
So that is all fine. You have arrived with the celluloid.
The competitor's island
Let's just
withstood
dump
an
that in
attack.
there. You need to click you.
Are you certain we should
Yes,
use? Are you
there we
certain?
go. Yes, replace with
How
celluloid.
I relish working
I don't know if
with
that's
a
good or bad.
professional. If only that was the norm. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Jenny?
Poor Miss Jenny.
Indeed, Mr. Bader. I too wish that were the case.
And what do we do now? Next part of the story, I assume, maybe, potentially, kinda. No.
Good news.
Yeah, there we go.
Ingenuity has prevailed. The prototype successfully passed testing, is fully functional, and is ready to enter into production.
So now we need to do vacuum cleaners.
Effective and fairly silent. A winning combination. I may yet keep Miss Jenny on.
Well, aren't you a hard ass? Okay, new department store patent unlocked. Now, do we need that? Not currently. Ooh. Right. Coffee, huh?
Ship constructed.
Coffee, huh? Oh, also, we have a Devil May Care, lovely name. A Porphyrian warship, which is exciting because, like, I don't know... Are
Your
you
ship has returned from its voyage.
You're not supposed to be a monitor necessarily because you're labeled as warship, but you are presumably close to monitor. But look at the painting on that. It's just, that's wild. I love it. All right, so you're also gonna go over here and be kitted out by me producing items. By the way, what do we have here? Do we have? I need to. Ooh, no, you actually don't have access to item sockets, which is a bit weird. Like, why wouldn't the oil tankers have that? I don't know. But right now we're sitting nicely with regards to cargo ships doing things. So really, we do wanna keep track of all of the ships coming and going here. We do have some ships, like this guy, yeah. Well, actually, you're just shipping from Crown Falls to K. Ruth. So again, the sort of shorter ones, we don't really need to do that, I think. Don't think that's necessary. Also needs to be a little bit faster, because bloody hell, you're quick. You just went in and went out. We'll get to that later, don't worry. So, right. We don't need to do the vacuum cleaner right now. We do need to look into coffee, though. And couldn't we just create a bit more coffee here? We do have, in here, I have the coffee beans. So how much coffee are we sitting at right now? We are sitting at a 5 level and climbing. So if we look at... I mean, if we look at all islands, but if we remove Fantasia and we remove the old world, and we look at coffee, yeah, see, we're underproducing coffee. So, yeah, I didn't even have to think too much about that. We basically just need to produce more coffee. And sadly, while I've placed a whole lot of stuff in this guy, I haven't yet done, oh, right, the orchard stuff. I haven't done the orchard stuff here. But I also think I need to move these now, because I do want to utilize this trade union as much as possible, and I can't do that if these are where they are.
Charts bury my desk.
That is like a boring one. So what we are going to do is we're going to add this to here. We seem to be able to quite easily, like so. Do you reach? Yes, you do reach. Get rid of that one. So there we go. And we are gonna remove all of these trees because they're not correct anymore. And we are gonna add, is it, no, that's the cotton, which we shouldn't need more of. So we want you and you, so 2 more of these. You can produce a whole bunch of coffee and, ooh. Does that reach, actually? No, it does not. Okay, so that's a bit of a shame. Okay, so you can't have the tractor barn over here. That's fine. That is fine. We'll do the second best thing, which is everything but the tractor barn. Right, just drag that all the way over there. I mean, you can have quite a lot of stuff in
The land has
so
to
that's
be
fine.
prepared first.
Now I can have one more here. If I do, yeah, if I do that, then we're gonna have to sort of come up here. And let's say that. I can have one more here. That is gonna come, don't worry. I cannot upgrade you. You are maxed out. You are maxed out. But yeah, so this should not be a problem. Nope, you're getting your stuff. Good. Now as for the coffee over here, coffee production. Ooh, hold on. What had I placed? No, you are the food production. Yes. So we have a coffee roaster here. We need to. Oof.
An explosion in one of your factories.
But why? Oh, for the love of God! Do I even have? Do I have fire protection here? Yes, I do have a fire station right next by. Good, good, good. Can I replace that? Yes, I can. Absolutely no problem. But this guy, you are sort of in the way. Also, I have a... Didn't I upgrade you?
I'm delighted to introduce our new colleague.
Awesome. That is already one of those. So why don't you sit over... No, not there. There instead. So what we can do here... We need to make use of this as much as possible. So we can take... For example, you can come down here, and we can grab one of you, add you to here. And we can add a road here. Just why the hell not? So you are being covered by that one. Great.
Ready
You
to
are the
rumba.
mescal bar. See, I am... I could, yeah, okay. I just realized I can move everything just a few steps to the right, can't I? Yeah, if I do that, wouldn't I be able to basically move everything here? Like so. Like so. And now I have
People
access to
celebrate
the
your leadership.
thing around the back, right? Surely. Yeah, see? So we can move that guy over there. And now we can have you over here. That's also going to be covered. Am I doing too much now? Shall see. Oh, yeah. we are producing way too many coffee beans, so we can have even more of these. Can I? Oh, you bastard. We can fix that. We can fix that by removing this road right here. Might sound a bit stupid, but if I do that, you're covered. You still get in here, but this guy now doesn't serve these people, which is a bit of a shame. So what we're basically... It's not the best. But if we do that, then yes, you can keep servicing them. If I now do that, we look back at coffee, we're producing... Okay, you know what, that's fine. We can do one more. And I... See if I move you.
Ship under attack.
You do get covered. Lovely. Awesome. Right. So there we go. What about the coffee beans now? There we go. That's nice. And so much coffee. So what we need to do now is we need to... coffee. We need to set a minimum stock of 100. There we go. Did I do it? Yes, I did. Now we need to check this guy. Yes. Okay, that is just a new 2 crown. New 2 crown. 15 is the last one. Yes. So we're gonna create a route. Create a trade route. Number 16 from Strathbanker to Creed Trelawney to Crown Falls. Pick up coffee. We have so much so much ethanol that we're not picking up. That's a bit silly, but good that we are producing so much ethanol and in the end. There we go. Lovely. And in we could do the right, the Silver Hope. Yes, let's do the Silver Hope. But Lonnie, if you're gonna do some of that stuff,
New orders.
You get in here. You're gonna have to... You're gonna be the first one to have this guy. There we go. So now you are movement speed plus 20, loading speed plus 75, and cargo slowdown minus 100, which means that you're gonna be just swimming through
Only
that.
reporting in.
Crown to Nate, we do not need to do you. Adam falls to Crown. I don't think that you are actually delivering
People
that much
celebrate your
wood,
leadership.
are you? I don't think so. Yeah, so you were absolutely fine as well. The course sand is maxing out to 2. Good.
Cargo boat
So,
at the
right, we have
ready.
the steamer done there. Are we... Yeah, we are on the last one of those, right? No, 2 more, actually. Okay, then we can start kitting out the ships. Right, so...
Why think of heaven when I've offices
We are
like
taking care of
these?
that, we're taking care of that, you are taking care of that, we have the ethanol for you for now, but it's running out, but we're getting more, don't worry. Right, I saw
Our
a
city has
production
grown
line that
more
basically gives me nothing. Oh, lovely. Well, cherry wood is the final one, because I'm not producing cherry. Oh, no, I am producing cherry wood. If I just... Okay, felt. I'm gonna just very much assume I'm not having enough felt here. I don't have any felt, and obviously I don't have any celluloid. So, for that reason, we're not doing a whole lot of work in Cape Trelawney. We're doing work here because we need to do, and this is now a point, production chemical plants. Yes, we need to produce celluloid. So where do we have one? We have one here, and for that I am gonna need more obreros. Okay, but that's something we should take care of first then.
We will remember your
You're
actions.
happy. We basically just need more of those. You are obreros as well. So yes, let us simply put more of these. So how about we do that? We have the road like so. Out here. down there, but we'll see what we do over here. Might actually just want to do this. Oh no, what have I done here? Why did this why did this become a thing? Do that instead, please. We're just gonna do a double road here. It's fine. I did not like the way that looked. We're just gonna do a double road here as well. Sometimes a double road is fine. There we go. And then over here, we can just fill that out. Beautiful. It's a little bit wonky here too. But we kind of do need to be a bit wonky.
Of course.
For the
Come
sake of
join
the
us.
post office. By the way, have I done all my work here? Yes, I have the post box out in the wild. Yes, that's that one. Right, and this guy doesn't actually have a road coming
These
to it.
fabled lands exist
There
after
we
all.
go. No, don't care about that. Would like an archaeological one.
More beautiful.
Good, because we had ruins, which is not good. Right. I don't feel I need more jornaleros.
I wouldn't be a rebel if I settled for this.
Hopefully all of this is gonna be fine, and we do get, how many do we get? 58, so that is fine, that's just gonna fill in.
I'd almost believe you weren't a royalist.
Apparently I've sunk a ship. Cool, where the
Are
hell
you
did
finally
that happen?
embracing a just cause?
Did I really sink a ship, game? It doesn't feel like I sunk a ship here. Kind of feels like my
La Corona
partner
was
in
always an
war,
empire
so
of
to speak,
seafarers and
Vicente
nurses.
sunk a ship, not me. But okay, I'll take credit for it. It's fine. That'll be good. Right. So back to the which one to look at? This guy. So celluloid. Let's just have you here. Are you? You are not covered by that. That's a bit annoying. Can I? I think I can. If I switch places with you, that is still okay. Fine, you're not covering that one now, and you're okay. Never mind. That did not work. It will work with this one, I think. If I place you there and you here, bam, good. Now you can go there. That's besides the point. The point I'm making is that maybe, just maybe, if we remove all of the roads here, how close do you need to be? Oh, no, never mind. You're fine. Oops. You are 100% fine. Get the road there again. Get the road. Yeah, just get all of the roads. We're going to make one. We're going to make two. So that's that. Now, on this island, aren't we producing so much alpaca wool? Yes, we are. So we can also do more felt production. We only have the one. Where the hell have I placed that one? That's one in there as well. Yes, good.
Of a major discovery.
Okay. Isn't that a person again? You usually don't say what you just said of things that aren't people, so to speak. Can I? Yes, I can fit you in there. That feels reasonable. You are a cotton mill. So if we then... This doesn't really matter so much. If I do that, is that too much? Is that too much? It is too much. But what we can do about that is basically another alpaca farm. It doesn't have to be too much. If we do... Yeah, I felt the struggle that we should need one more Nandu farm. If I do that, you are also covered by that. And there we go. We are now producing more alpaca. There we go. And with that, if we go here, I don't think we need to set, we don't need to set a minimum for the celluloid, but for the felt, for now, let's set a minimum of 100. But we should now be producing more, because we want to produce enough to do the bomb bends. And there you go, Bob's your uncle. What we are gonna do is we're gonna do a new trade route, and I don't think I've copied anything else. So 17 Strathyvanker to Cape Trelawney, pick up felt, and felt plus celluloid, and we can add from actually here. Yes. Just add one of you guys. The Swamp Rat. It's a lovely name. There we go. So you are just on your way. What are you complaining about? Storage is full. Bloody hell. Is that true? Are we actually sitting at full oil storages in Cape Trelawney everywhere? That sounds amazing if that's true. Right. Have we picked up any ethanol lately? Can I make a judgment on that? We have, absolutely, yes. Good. So much oil, love it. Yeah, is that ship in here? Who the hell knows, eh? I have so many ships. No idea. In fact, we can check it here, I suppose. You are filled up, but where are you? Does that mean that you are that? Oh. I've not seen that one, I think. That icon. Does that mean that you are in transit? Yes. Okay, so if you have that icon, you are in transit. Gotcha. So we're getting a whole bunch of that in. You have arrived to pick up a bunch of coffee. Good. You should be doing this quite quickly, and then leave quite quickly. Yeah, I do like the look of this. Pretty cool. Even though it kind of feels, I mean, it's in some ways less of a trading ship than the cargo ships, but it's still better, which is interesting. What we actually ought to do on this island, I haven't even thought about that, but at this point, isn't it time to have another pier? Yes, I do believe so. Let's just have it close by to here. Because we do have a fair number of ships already trading with this island. I don't think I put... It did... Right, I have a pier here for the ones doing, like... I'm not sure exactly who would come here, but yes, I do have a pier there, but I do feel that another pier here is fine too.
The fire left ruins behind.
Oh, hold on. Oh no, that's bad. Okay, wow. We are gonna add another one of you guys in here. Yes, that seems reasonable. And another one here too. There we go. Right, don't have enough obreros still, but I'm gonna assume that you haven't grown into your boots just yet. No, you have not, so that's just gonna tick up, and that is gonna be absolutely fine. So, 2 of these. Oh, okay. Forgot about that. Oh, right. Cotton. Are we now producing enough cotton here? We should, right? We aren't doing anything with the cotton. We are absolutely not producing enough cotton. Damn it. But I think we are producing enough... oops. No. Don't do that. We are producing, I believe, enough... coffee beans. Yes, what we can do then, I suppose... Oh... Would you believe it? The one that actually doesn't fit in here. Well, we can make it fit, so it's fine. Let's remove those. You can have those over here. Now we grab you again. You fit in there. You get the fertilizer, if nothing else. Then we just fill you in. Like so. Up here. And that is going to be the final one that this one takes care of. So that's the cotton, but we do want the camphor wax too. Let's just go for this guy. So camphor wax. Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. I can just copy this, can't I? Get rid of you. Grab you. Copy this. And we can place you over here, I think. Where we get to 100. Ah, right, that's on a road. I need to remember that. You know what? We'll place it here. And we can get a bit closer. Yes. Because then what I can do is this. We can have, if I do that, you should reach that, no worries. Oh, worries? No worries. But you are a medium, yeah, medium is fine. We will, yeah, I've done that up to there, I'll do the same thing here. We should really, I mean, this is a lot, by the way. This is a lot of citrus, but I don't have anything in the trade unions. I should have some stuff in the trade unions. You are not even connected to anything, but look how well this fits. Look how nicely that fits. Do you know what we could do? Could just have another clay pit too. But there we go. So that's going to be the camphor wax. But yes, you know what? As a almost final thing, you found the cruise impresario. Public moorings, increased visits, lovely. Can I actually have that guy? Can't have you, obviously. Fisheries, sailing, so those public moorings. Yes, I have one of those guys, so you can just increase that even further. Saltwork, lobster, trading posts and piers, harbor activity. That's fine. Right. So what we would like to add to the list, after all, I am going to produce all of these things, by the way, but we are going to add trade union items. I am apparently... Why am I down on research points? Did I do a whole lot of stuff in the last episode? I don't remember. Right, so this is going to be a bit tricky. No, New World Orchards, productivity, workforce, etc. Add that guy. Don't need that. Did we have a book for that? Or was that just these? All orchards produce even more citrus. I mean, this one is not that great, is it? Productivity 5, but then workforce needed and maintenance up just for extra citrus. I do not need extra citrus. Coffee beans, tobacco, and cocoa. I mean, that's nice.
Under attack.
Would love more of that one. That is for chemical plant stuff. That is... I think I already have that one. Pretty sure. Might be wrong about that. All orchards, that was... Alright, yes. But... Do we have a person for orchards? I'm not sure. We have some plantations for cocoa couch, you can call it. Not much though, because yeah, I have learned what the numbers there are. +1/11, for example. It means +1 for every 11 cycles. It's not that impressive, is it? But the question is, what else do we have that's relevant for orchards? That's crop farms, so not relevant. Champagne, rum distillery, etc. Is that a person I would love to get in? Not right now, I think. Animal farms could be interesting. I do have a few items that I have produced that I'm not sure that I was thinking of moving over. Potentially I was, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything else that's super interesting, do I? But if that's the case, first and foremost, we're going to have 2 of these, obviously, because I have 2 orchards. Let me just do another look through here. Airship, no. Bicycle, cannery, slaughterhouse, tailor, no. Workman, no. All production. We have one of those guys. Productivity, workforce, need maintenance. That's not a bad one. Could just do that one for reasons. Clay pits, etc. That's the woodcutter, drinks, jewelers, assembly lines. And these were for chemical plants specifically. That is just for a bunch of plantations and to produce red peppers, potatoes, and grapes, which is like, no, what do we need that for? So you know what? Let's just add 2 of those too. This is not something that we need to bump because we are most likely producing enough anyway. That is just to get a bit of extra. But yeah, I don't actually think we have. I just so wish that they would allow us to filter. Because like if I type orchard, like orchard coconut oil, I do get it. What? Whoa, hold on. Do you need to be specific? Oh, that's annoying. Well, okay. Then apparently that one... did I... Do I need to... Okay, so if I do chemical plant ethanol... Is that actually... That's not true, though. Oh, can't even spell. All New World... No, see? No items match your search for all New World chemical plants. There is definitely several that that would work for. All chemical plants? Yeah, see, that's not all of the chemical plants items. That's weird. But I got it for one. So we can do celluloid. It's just coming up with this one. So it works, but it also doesn't work. Also, I just realized, holy hell! Is that why we're running low? Are these now costing super much all of a sudden? They might actually, okay, they might have increased in cost. Interesting. Is that a thing? Do the cost increase the more items you produce? Well, I've been producing a whole lot of items. Oh well, that's all fine and well. I think, we're at the final one of those. Gotcha. Man, I have a lot of ships just sitting around here. You're supposed to sit... Well, you can sit around here, but you're gonna sit around there. You have just delivered a truckload of things, so what we should do is a assembly line. No, artisan workshop. That is artisan workshop. I don't know if I've placed anything for an artisan workshop, but I did place a friend of yours down here at some point, didn't I? Yes, you are down here. But I don't have anything for artisan workshop necessarily. But can I... no, doesn't look like I can make use of that one. You know what? You can just go up here. It's fine. You can sit here. Are you actually being boosted by anything? I don't think you are. Okay, maybe never mind. Maybe we ought to have something in place for specifically the artisan workshops, huh? I mean, you are already maxed out. I suppose, yeah, you know what? Did I? Yeah, I did place you. If I place you here,
ship under attack,
together with you, like so, for example, we could have a trade union sitting here servicing these two. Oh, right, can't have it right there, but we can have it here. But yeah, what I was about to say was, I don't know. Anyway, how much felt are we
ship under
getting
attack
on the first one? Storage is empty. So you just get a bit of felt. Have we not started? Right, we haven't started production on the celluloid. That's true. For the simple reason that the can for wax hadn't started production. How are you? That's citrus. You idiot. You were supposed to change this. Oh, damn it. Forgot about it. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, oops, oops. I'm sorry. There we go. And you know what I also like to do over here? I would like to do the painting of the citrus grove. So we don't have the sort of... I'm just gonna sort of expand it a bit here and there. The other side as well, obviously right inside. Down here a bit, there we go. And then the can for grove, as this is gonna be. Just add that a little bit so it doesn't... Oh! What the hell happened there? Actually, we were shooting at that guy. No, not me. It's one of you guys. Right. Again, not me. I haven't done the defensive of this side, and I just realized if anyone wants to come and destroy this, they can. I haven't shipped anything here either. Right, I may want to do a bit of protection on this island now that I think about it. On the other hand, Is it Alonso or Vicente? I never remember. Alonso. Alonso haven't really been that offensive as of late. That's fine. Right. We are now producing camphor. Thank you for that. Oops. We do have a whole bunch of cotton. We do have a whole bunch of ethanol. But that is true. Right. Now you are using ethanol. So we kind of want to do... I don't want to do another one of those. We kind of want to do another one of those. Oh, can we actually be here? That's good then. Hopefully that did not impede on the corn production. No. The wood production,
I'm
absolutely.
delighted to introduce our new colleague.
But that's potentially okay. We can do a bit more wood, I suppose. Like I can do it over here. These oil springs are very far apart, for example, so I don't really
We're
care
in the
about those.
presence of a virtuoso.
Midshipman, no, thank you. I also haven't actually, that's true. Okay, we have a thing that we can also do for that reason, which is more items.
Have trod before.
We're gonna have the... Which was... Is it that I want? I have them down here. Not there. Here. It is the drag saw and the secateurs. Let's produce 2 of those to ship over there, because I, again, haven't really been doing my job there.
New expedition.
No, that's boring. Go away. You are... One is here. The other one is here. I mean, I think this one... It's carpentry works and wants a woodcutters. I don't think that is actually relevant for the lumberjacks. But I also think that there is one more item for lumberjacks. Am I misremembering that? I might be misremembering that.
Look
Right.
at you swagger.
Yes. Apparently I've sunk another enemy ship. That one I can take credit for, because it's literally by my warship. So I can take credit for that one, yes. That's more dynamite. Lovely. Right, I didn't need to do that. You can pick up and then return. Right, we are gonna end the episode. So, right, I didn't do a whole lot here. I did do the... I did do these guys, and this one, obviously, as we have learned before, can't actually be that high. Right. We are gonna want to... Ooh, but if I move that over there, you're not gonna be cool. Oh, this is a bit of an issue, actually. I mean, I could have that guy. That's actually not a terrible idea. Could actually have you be there. Yeah, you know what? I was saying that maybe these shouldn't have any skyscrapers, but maybe the edges could have skyscrapers. Well, actually, for the same reason, we can't have that. I really need to.
Are very well made.
I really need to move this guy. This guy is not in a good place. But I can move it to really any good spot anyway. Well, I can actually move it here. You know what? See, I've already solved the problem, so to speak. I mean, it is... I'm not sure what the... I mean, you have the range, the regular range, but then you also have a circle. Why do we have both? I'm not sure why we have both. But anyway, so that is actually quite reasonable. So we should be getting the billiard tables in soon. I'm gonna look into the artisan workshop trade union items, because we can probably produce some of those as well. Right, we are about to end the episode here. We are getting these guys to where they need to be, and I am unsure. They can go to the next level. Bloody hell. How tall can they be? I guess we potentially will find out in this series. We'll see, basically. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.